I wish they let you my favorite. Okay. Alright, you got a game for that. That was quick work. Alright. Gonna do basic so far. You know what is that? I hate that one. I'm gonna split it. And then I'm gonna go light. Usually I go here, but this stone's so high that I'm afraid he's gonna jump in and he has the advantage. I will defend. You're married to your brother. No, I live with my wife and my brother. Well, my brother and I were roommates first, and then my wife moved over recently. Sean Ray, is that you, Colossus? Well, I think we're gonna get a fairly decent position here. I think I'm gonna go here. That doesn't do anything. This is such a cute thing to do. Like, he's trying to defend himself, but at the same time, you kind of want to hurt your shape, but it's not really hurting my shape. Don't do that stuff. And then here, this is a perfect opportunity to attack this greedy corner because we jumped up already, so we're building something here. And then he's gonna get wrecked right here for being greedy. That's the thing about this shape, it's not good. There's also a Sean Wraith in the 90 body floaters. I'm gonna do this first. Wait. Here. Do. We go here. Yeah, there's a Atari. We get Atari. Yeah, I think that works. It is I, Colossus. That doesn't sound with a Kappa face. It doesn't sound. Sounds fishy. So here, his corner is about to get wrecked. So we're just gonna go here. Go here first. Because we do get this Atari, and then we can play down. Bum 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 bum. There's more. There's more in life than Go. That's right. There is more to life than Go. What's he trying here? He's still trying to attack my thingy? My thingy's alive because this drop down is Sente, right? Can we block? Look at that. Let's just do some 5-bound reading here. He cuts that. I have to play this. He Atari. Then Atari and Chase. I think our best scenario is to connect here, actually. What lives are you? Alright, so we're gonna drop down first because dropping down is gonna give us a connection, a monkey jump connection to our group in the corner, and it solidified our base. So we have that going for us. Then we can Hane, and if we push, is this too small? Yeah, I think that's too small, so I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the other Sanren save point. It's basically 4 points in Gote, 5 points, and don't play 5 points in Gote, obviously. And then we just do Big Knight here. That's an incredible greedy move there. I'm gonna kill it. Okay. Kill it! Die, sacrifice, whatevers. I'm gonna cut him. Well, that was weird because he could have just Atari and captured that stone. I'm gonna go down first so I can play this Incente here, right? And then after that, I'm gonna play this. I'll let him crawl, and I'm gonna build a wall. If he does anything else like that, he's dead. Because we can do this, and Liberty-wise, it's not bad for us. Oh, is this a ladder though? Don't tell me it works. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay. Yes, it does work. Alright, I'm gonna let him out. Really weird playing by him. This group is so annoying to me right now. You know, when your opponent wants to keep capturing a bunch of 2 points here and there, and the stone doesn't really matter like that one, that stone doesn't matter. Maybe I shouldn't have given him a boost. I can probably still attack this group, huh? No, if he goes in there, he takes that, he's alive. I don't think it's mattered. I'm just gonna connect here and get some outside presence. And then, let's do this. At least that'll give us an eye. Bum 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 bum. If we live this, okay? Let's do board analysis. If we live that, which the chance of living this is pretty high now. If we die here, does he win? Or does he lose? He loses. Stuff like that doesn't work at high level. It doesn't work at high level. You just die. I think I'll do this so I can come up and get a tiger mount here. Okay. Let's just cover him up. Not too pressing. This way. And cover him this way too. You think he has enough room to make eyes? As I play that, then I close it. We are running out of space to make points, though, and that could be a pretty bad danger. Play here. No, unfortunately, that's alive. So I need to find points to make up for this. So I guess we have to go for the kill variation here. I think we might lose our first game. That move didn't help him though. That was a bad move for him. It was better that he descended. I think we can do this in double Hane. He's playing pretty sharp though, I gotta say. He's playing well above his rank. I think we can do this. Yeah, I just push him towards my wall. I'm gonna do this first. Does that remove his eye? And he has to respond to that. I'm gonna throw this in, throw that wrench in there because we do need these moves later on. We're gonna need them. So, might as well throw them in now. And now, if he plays there, we play that. Do have to connect there, unfortunately. But these 3 stones exchanged is gonna give us enough to get him, I think. Now I can play the other move. This one's really good for us. Remove one of his eye potential. And then now we just do this. And then this kill should be pretty easy now.
He's dead, Jim.
Where's the other dead one? The other dead one was cool. Should we play here? We play here. He comes out. No, we can't play there. Play here, the Atari. Or we should play here. I think here is probably the best bet. Play that. Wait, you're white? He's not a happy camper right now. He might have to be that smart. He was playing pretty good. But A lot of people don't know about the 3-3 invasion kill sequence. The kill sequence actually works really well if you have really nice influence and thick walls. So he actually the cool thing about this is we're alive here, so we just have to play that and we're alive. So then now we play this, and we have a nice follow-up, and then to Atari. And we Atari this is really powerful because this thing has no eyes. And then we can just cap it here later. So this trade here earlier we made, it's working out really well. I'm gonna Atari first, I think. Because the Atari might not work later, because he can just cap their stone. Then here, I'm gonna do this. That should work. Okay, now he's dead. For sure. Because he come out that way, we Atari this way, and then we make an eye. And we make an eye. And then we're good. I would H12, but I suck. H12. Oh. Yeah, if your reading start growing, you're gonna be able to make more confident choices in your moves. You just have to be patient and let it grow. Yeah, your reading ability. Let's see. If I ladder this, where does he go to make eyes and lip? Drop down. I think I'm just gonna play this to be safe. I don't think he can kill me outside. So we're just gonna do this then. That's fine. It's not really gonna go anywhere. Yeah. On second line, usually you can poke and make false eyes pretty easy.
お前はもう死んでいる。Dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
You are dead, dead, dead.
He's dead. Alright, let's see if we can find another one that's
They're all dead! They're all dead! They're all dead!
I think I need to sign up for an account so I can do favorites. Then it'll be all at one. He's trying to kill me while he doesn't have any eyes. Okay. Valid threat. But I'm gonna need to see other eyes. I'm gonna need to see your papers, sir. Where's the all? You're all dead.
You are dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
You are dead, dead, dead.
Should I go down? Yes. And then we'll go down again. You guys see the power of sacrifice? That was a sacrifice. So right now he's gonna have to prevent this from making 2 eyes. That's very hard because this is an eye already. One of these is an eye for sure. And then if I play this, he has to answer. Because if he doesn't, I'll force to come through here, Atari, and then Atari him into a... with this, and then after that, I'm alive. We'll do this, and then we'll throw in to make sure he only has 1 eye. Throw in. Then we're gonna poke here. We do have to Atari here because if he throws in, it's a ko and we can't connect. And it's a pretty big ko, so we gotta play that. And we'll play it here.
You are dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
You are dead, dead, dead.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we gonna die? I don't wanna die. I think I wanna play here. Do want that connection. What? It's gonna give me no, I'm gonna have way too many liberties now. Do this first. This first. How many libs do we have? Just gonna do a throw in. Actually, we have room here too. We'll do some forcing move here to clean out this eye space. Make sure we have continuation to kill this if we get cut off here. Don't worry, everything is under control. We can push here. Alright, I think I've had enough of that game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Nah. Do a throw in here to get rid of one of the libs. Where is it? Where is it?
You are dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
You are dead, dead,
3K
dead.
seems strong on IGS. They're decently stronger than most of the other server, I feel like. But he died. I'm gonna review this game because he actually played pretty well. We technically could have lost. This one was probably the closest one. Us coming to losing. There was one other one yesterday, I remember. But that one wasn't as close as this one. This one, I felt like he was leading by a lot towards the middle game, so. Nothing too crazy so far, right? And then we do our attack here. We actually won a lot of stones. So probably, I want to say that's a bad move, but this is not a great move. I think here is better because he can't really get out. So we do this. And I think he loses that one. So he can't go out that way. We'll probably go out this way. Press him here, here. Something like this. I think this is more favorable. Because this is not dead. You can still connect up or come out alive. I might have given up too much there in the corner. Yeah, I am. I mean, so far, I don't see anything glaring. But he plays really well for a 3K. Maybe. Not even that. Maybe this. And if he comes in, press him like this. Curious what your Fox rating would be. Fox, most people, so I know a lot of people get a rank boost on Fox. I know King Kong Dunk, he's around 1Q on IGS, and he's 2 Don on Foxy. So it's like a 3 rank there. I might do a lot better because I'm actually really good at fighting. That's my strong point. And if you're good at fighting, you can probably wreck some folks pretty hard on those Asian server. The people who struggle on those server are the people who can't fight because they're very hyper aggressive. But if you know what to do to the hyper aggressive folks, you can just like slice them up. They got a mobile app. Oh, this page is not even secure. I'll take a look at it later. But the mobile app will translate into. I will be able to stream it when I play. But I will try to maybe run Windows on here. And maybe I'll do a series once I rank this up. Excuse me. Once I rank this account up to Shodan and the series ends, I might just like switch server and then do it the same way. So maybe you guys can see the difference in the server, like how people play and stuff. But I have a hunch that I'll probably do really well on the server because they're very fighty, and I handle fights really well. So yeah, virtual machine. I think one of my buddy, one of the try to get me to set one up. It's just it's a pain in the butt sometimes. VMware, yeah, that's what he told me. Virtual box. Do I have to buy the window key? This game is actually worth going over, actually. I think this was too hyper aggressive. Maybe attack from this side. You know what? That's a lot better. Or don't get into that mess at all and just be like, alright, I'll take that. And that's super strong. I think that's the best way. Giving up those 2 stones to take the middle point wasn't great. Right? That looks a lot better. Because now if you come down that way, we can pinch and just leave that alone. If he takes the corner, we'll get a massive thing. But luckily, we have a kill sequence here, and we have a nice thick wall. Oh, and also here, these forcing moves that I played, these are always on the board, okay? You guys have to be able to, if you want to progress, you have to be able to kind of imagine that. So forcing moves are moves that you need to be aware that they're on the board. So this is a forcing move because if he doesn't respond to that, this kills that, right? So that's a forcing move. So the board actually doesn't look like this. It looks like this. And then also there's another forcing move over here. And then when he answered that, like these are all forcing moves. So the board doesn't look like what it looked before. It actually looks like this. So that means his group is in super danger. But if you scroll it back, and if you didn't see those moves, this group seems fine, right? He can kind of just run to his buddy, but it's not true. Let's say we play over here, like taking is actually a lot better for him there also, but let's see what he did. I forgot what he did. This, right? And then we do that. Okay, now this looks super in danger, right? That's the difference. The difference is Don people can see this on the board already, and Q people don't see it on the board already. Well, some Q might. This Q didn't. He was pretty strong. He didn't see these, but these are on the board already. It was never played yet because they're forcing move. I'm not gonna play forcing move until I need them, and so sometimes you can catch people by surprise when you do forcing move. So why do you wait? Because why does a tiger wait in the bush? To jump out and surprise your opponent. Be like, hey, you're actually dead. Because forcing moves is also code threats. You definitely don't want to use forcing move if you don't have to yet. So a lot of time in Q games, you see Qs will just like play all the life and death sequence out, all the forcing move sequence out. And so just because it's forcing doesn't mean you need to play it yet. There might be other Sente point on the board that's more important. And a lot of times, you come back and you force the move, your opponent will be surprised. They're like, oh, I forgot that was there. So that's one lesson to learn to improve. If you want to hit Don, you got to be able to do this kind of stuff. Like, you know the forcing moves here, but you don't want to play it yet. Just save it. Actually, I saw some, I was watching chess today, and one of the chess master, he had a check, right? So he had a check, and he pushed the king in danger. He could have pushed the attacks more, his pieces up, but he actually left his pieces and go play somewhere else to get more advantage somewhere else. It's the same idea. Like, that's what, if you understand the game a little bit more, that's the level you want to get on. You want to get on that level, where you're just like, okay, it's there, but I think I'm going to play somewhere else on the board and then revisit later. Like, if you watch a lot of my games, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. But after this, he did have a move here first, and I would have to block, right? And then he has a better chance of getting out because of this Aji here. Yeah, a lot of time pros would just like leave battle in some time and just like come back later. So it's more like a lesson in patience than anything. So this is actually a better sequence for him to try to get out. But he missed that, and he played this first, and let white get this move in Sente, and then now that move is gone. And then now white just leads. So now he does this, white can even double Hane here, because he's so close to these 3 stones, or just cut directly. Because if you Atari this now, if you had a stone here, right? That would be so much more powerful because then you can Atari and then play some combo here. But you don't have that. So you got, this is more like a timing thing. So before he even do that, he needs to do this first because it's Sente, so it's a timing thing. See, so now he got that. Now he bends. If I do that, you see where I'm going with this? Like, you go down, he drops that, and you can get this. Maybe, right? It's a better chance. It's a better fighting chance than what the sequence was actually played there. So stuff like this, if you can get it in, right? Because right now it's really crucial for him to live and make eyes and stuff. So probably should get it in. Also, I think it would be better for him to, instead of all this first, well, all those were forcing, but where did he bend? He bend there. Where did he play before that? Once I got the sequence in, it was kind of too late. Okay, before this, he actually should play this. This combination first. Then come out, or even play here first. Then come out. Because then now, you kind of have eye potential here too. And then this group is not so strong this time, right? It's not so strong. So it's like these small things that he's not doing, and that's what's separating him from being a 3Q and a dot. It's like these small little things during the battle that you gotta do that people just forget to do. Like, you have forcing moves here. So if you're black, you have forcing move. Whites have to connect, or else you'll lose those stones, and then you hollow out the eye. Now, if you imagine everything went the same way out here again, this group is not alive, because if you remember, at the end of this sequence, the reason why white can kill this so cleanly is because I can live here. That's the only reason why I could play that move up here to block him off. Now, if he played those forcing sequence earlier, these eyes wouldn't be here, and it might be a semi-eye. And I think white would lose this semi-eye. Right? So, very small detail stuff, but makes a huge impact on your game. Especially if it's like a fighting kind of style. But it really comes with practice, and you just have to pay attention to see the small stuff. So sometime before you play your move, look elsewhere and see, oh, is there a forcing move somewhere I can play and get the extra stone in I need for help? So like this here, I really want to emphasize this. These sequence doesn't do much over here on this board, but it does a lot to this fight. Yeah. But once you realize it, once you know it exists, then you can fix it. You can change it. But some people, they go through their whole Go playing career and they don't realize any of this, right? And then you never fix it. You don't know you're making these small little mistakes here and there. It's gonna be really hard to fix. Anyway, it is 9 already. It was 10 past 9, but we got 2 game ins in today, so I'm really trying to stream a lot more than I used to. So I know there's going to be like these shorter streams, but it's okay. We had fun, and it's 2 games, and I hope you learned something. And I'll see you next time, okay? Peace out, play some Go, and pwn some opponent.